It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Another episode of our AEW Universe mode. As you can see from the set, it's our special Beach Break edition of Dynamite. And we got a good one in store for you tonight, including a big main event of the Elite versus the Inner Circle in a 6-man tag match, all live from Orlando, Florida. All right, we have what should be a good matchup up next. Couple of big hosses going at it. Powerhouse Hobbs making his way to the ring. He's got Taz in his corner. And he'll be going one-on-one with the Limitless One himself, Keith Lee. Bask in his glory. Powerhouse Hobbs staring him down. Remember, Keith Lee already qualified for the Face of the Revolution ladder match at Revolution. He was able to beat Ricky Starks, and that worked Taz up to the point where he said Keith Lee won't make it to Revolution. We saw Powerhouse Hobbs attack him backstage last week. Tony Khan decided to book these two in a match tonight here at Beach Break. So, a couple of big guys here. Should be good. Let's just hope they reinforce the ring. Oh! Hobbs just planting Keith Lee here face first onto the mat. Not been a good stretch for Team Taz as of late. Brian Cage lost our most recent episode of Rampage to Pac in that Face of the Revolution qualifying match. Obviously, Ricky Starks lost to Keith Lee in his qualifying match as well. Lee trying to get back to his feet here. Oh my! That's one way to get back up. Oh, what a submission here. Keith Lee trying to wrap things up early, but Powerhouse Hobbs able to get out of it. Oh, Keith Lee catches him, uses his own momentum against him. Trying to go for a quick roll-up, and Hobbs able to kick out. Oh my, Keith Lee picking him up. Oh my God. Shot to the back of the head. All Taz can do is look on in frustration. And it's rare to see anybody manhandle Powerhouse Hobbs like this. Just goes to show, oh my, now Powerhouse Hobbs raking the eyes. I was going to say, that just goes to show what kind of athletic freak Keith Lee is. Now Hobbs coming back with a nice strike. Keith Lee, though, slaps him away and hits the headbutt. Hobbs, though, able to sweep the leg. Taz watching on, trying to hype his guy up, but Keith Lee up and over. Referee really needs to watch out here. And Hobbs going to roll out to the floor. But right back into the waiting arms of Keith Lee. And again, look at the strength of the Limitless One. Oh! Shot to the throat from the ground, but an awkward collision. And Hobbs getting tangled up in the ropes there for a moment. Hobbs now trying to roll out to the apron. Keith Lee bringing it back in the hard way. Overhead suplex. And Taz now getting involved, arguing with Keith Lee there at ringside. Gave Hobbs a little bit of rest, and now Hobbs using that momentum to run Keith Lee over. Now maintaining waist control here on the mat. Taz all kinds of happy there. Taz distracting Keith Lee momentarily. May have given Powerhouse Hobbs the opening he needs. Oh no. Get down from there, thank God. I was going to say, I don't know if the ring can handle that. Keith Lee now going up to the middle rope. Oh! Hobbs now fighting back. Hits the uppercut. And the spear into the cover. Keith Lee very close to the ropes. But Keith Lee able to kick out. Hobbs a little bit frustrated there. Now once again trying to squeeze the life out of Keith Lee here. Hobbs waiting for Keith Lee to get back to his feet. Got him up and hits the running power slam into the cover. Hooks the leg. 2. And Keith Lee gets the shoulder up. Powerhouse Hobbs losing his mind right now. Elbow drop to the chest. Another cover. 2. And Keith Lee once again gets the shoulder up. And Hobbs going to try another pin. And Keith Lee once again kicking out. Hobbs got to think, one of these times he's got to stay down, right? Taz watches on. Keith Lee struggling here. Hobbs just applying pressure. We don't know if Keith Lee is even 100% either after that attack from last week. Doesn't have any kind of tape or anything on, but at the same, or bandages, but at the same time, maybe Keith Lee opted to do that because he didn't want to give Hobbs any target. And what is Keith Lee thinking here? Just manhandling Hobbs. Oh, Hobbs though with a nice counter. Now into the turnbuckles they go. Trying to reposition Keith Lee. Setting him up. Oh, and hits the pounce. Something we see Keith Lee do to people. Into the cover. But Keith Lee gonna kick out. He is not about to lose to that. The disrespect. And where is Hobbs taking Keith Lee? Into the cover, rope break. And Hobbs a little bit frustrated there with the referee. Oh! And Keith Lee gonna roll out to the floor. Trying to regroup right now. Hobbs gonna join him. This may be a mistake on Hobbs' part. Oh, Keith Lee now at the counter. Oh, and the slam onto the floor. Hard landing there for Hobbs. There may be a mat on the floor, but that mat is not does not provide much padding. That is, you're pretty much feeling the concrete there when you get slammed on that. Ref count up to 7 now. Oh, Keith Lee showing off the athleticism here. Powerhouse Hobbs having to use the ropes to help him get back up. Now Keith Lee. Oh my God, up and over. I don't know the Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be okay from that move. It's one thing to get slammed on the floor when you're already on the floor, but to get suplexed up and over the top rope like that, that's got to suck. And Hobbs is back in. Keith Lee going to try to roll him up, though. And it's going to be rope break. Oh! Hobbs getting fired up now. Into the cover. And a kick out there from Keith Lee. Keith Lee now with a little bit of a comeback, or Hobbs with a little bit of a comeback. Taking Keith Lee off of his feet, got him into the corner. Oh! Couple of hard chops. Keith Lee now coming back with one of his own. What's Hobbs thinking here? He just trips or plants him face first. Now into the corner. Oh, Keith Lee though. Showing off the athleticism. Now Keith Lee showing off the strength once again. Where is he finding it here at this stage in the match? Oh! Keith Lee now waiting for Hobbs to get back to his feet. And a big bang catastrophe. Taz looking all kinds of frustrated there at ringside. And that's it. Keith Lee picks up the win. He's feeling the effects of that one, though. You can tell that match took a lot out of him. That was a brutal beating there for Keith Lee. Powerhouse Hobbs definitely pushed him to his limit. In the end, though, Keith Lee, the resilient one, the limitless one, showing off his resiliency tonight. Powerhouse Hobbs definitely impressed, though, in this one. Keith Lee with another win. And you gotta hope, if you're Keith Lee, you gotta hope you can put Team Taz and their stuff in your rearview mirror, because you want to focus on Revolution, and you don't want to be heading into a ladder match all banged up. And CM Punk has requested a mic. And he is calling out Eddie Kingston. He's saying that he was not making fun of Eddie. He said all he was trying to do was offer him some critique. He said Eddie, being the stubborn son of a bitch that he is, didn't want to hear it. CM Punk coming out the gates hot here. He's saying for Eddie to want to attack him then, he said that's just pissed him off. And CM Punk says if Eddie wants to fight, then so be it. He said that he wants a match. He wants the match at Revolution with Eddie Kingston. CM Punk not backing down here. He's saying that, yeah, he wasn't there last week. He had some other commitments. He's saying Eddie Kingston isn't here tonight. He's asking where he is. CM Punk saying that he thinks Eddie Kingston's afraid to face him in the ring, face-to-face like a man. He just wants to cheap shot him backstage. And CM Punk is just coming out hot here. He is not holding back on Eddie Kingston. Punk saying now that Eddie Kingston comes up short in everything. Said he can't win the big one. And he's telling Eddie Kingston there's nothing bigger than facing him in a match one-on-one. And CM Punk wants that match at Revolution. So CM Punk wants the match with Eddie Kingston at Revolution. He is very fired up tonight. Oh my God, we got an incident backstage here. I have no idea what Darby Allin, we didn't even know he was back from injury. And he is now biting Lance Archer. Holy shit, he jumped from the top of that production truck. We haven't seen Darby Allin in quite some time due to the attack of Lance Archer. Darby Allin coming here to look to get his revenge. He jumped off the top of said truck. Oh my God. Now a shotgun drop kick. This is absolutely insanity. Oh! I have no idea what just happened though. He jumped, he was, I guess, lurking on top of that production truck, and he was waiting for Lance Archer to make his appearance here into the arena. Oh, what is Darby thinking now? Oh, slamming the car door on him. Dear God. Crowd going crazy. Everybody's all fired up right now. Darby Allin with the DDT onto the floor. Dear God. There's somebody lurking back there in the background. They're trying to look around the corner there to see what is happening. Oh, and Darby with the senton. Darby gets a little bit of revenge here on the Murder Hawk Monster backstage. All right, up next here on Beach Break, we have Serena Deeb in action. She's got herself a warm-up match here. She's already earned a title match against Britt. She's got herself a warm-up opponent with somebody who's very familiar with Britt, Kris Statlander. Remember, Statlander just lost to Britt recently at Bash at the Beach. Kris Statlander looking to try to avenge that loss here by beating Serena Deeb to prove she belongs in the conversation as one of the top challengers in the women's division. And who knows, maybe Statlander could add herself to the title match at Revolution. Never know what could happen if you pick up a win. And Serena Deeb just planting her right away. Professor of Professional Wrestling, she calls herself. But Kris Statlander with the athleticism. Kris Statlander immediately going in with the submission here. Serena Deeb able to get out of it. Both women back to their feet quickly. Oh, Statlander standing moonsault. Like I said, the athleticism, I think, oh man, definitely leans in Kris Statlander's favor in this one. But Serena Deeb's got the experience factor and I'd say momentum on her side as well. Statlander losing in her most recent match, whereas Serena Deeb winning her last handful of them. But like I said, Kris Statlander obviously a little bit frustrated here as of late with losing. You know she wants to try to get back on the right track. Bringing Serena Deeb back to her feet. And Serena Deeb comes in with the clothesline. Now Serena Deeb targeting every limb right now. Great strategy from the professor here. But Statlander going to kick her away. Early on here in this match, neither woman really able to get the upper hand. Oh, hard kick to the back. Now Statlander dragging Deeb away from the ropes. And again with the standing moonsault, this time hooks the leg. But Serena Deeb able to kick out. Oh, what an elbow to the top of the head. Statlander now going in for a submission. Serena Deeb able to slip out. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and hits the brainbuster. That one definitely did a number there on Statlander, but Statlander comes back, sweeping the leg. Now it's got Deeb along the ropes. Oh, and runs her over. Like I said, Statlander's got a little bit of a size and power advantage. Should be looking to use that to her advantage for sure here. She's got Deeb up and over. Now dragging Deeb more to the center of the ring, in for the cover, but Serena kicks out right away. I think Statlander maybe wasted a little bit too much time trying to make sure she was away from the ropes. That bought Serena just enough time to go in for, or to kick out of that. Oh, and a tombstone pile driver. Cover. 1, 2, and Deeb kicks out. Statlander arguing with the referee. Like I said, if Statlander's able to win this match, you have to wonder, will Tony Khan decide to make it a triple threat match at Revolution? Or maybe Statlander gets another shot after Revolution. Or just moves her up the rankings. Like I said, anytime you can beat either the champion or like the #1 contender, put yourself in a better spot, get recognized. Serena Deeb with the roll through here. Oh, and a nice takedown. Serena Deeb raining down a series of punches there. And Serena Deeb kind of taking a breather. Statlander back to her feet. Oh, Serena comes in with the spear. And now looking for that Serenity lock. She's got it locked in tight. Statlander nowhere to go. And Statlander has to tap. And you notice the knee that Serena Deeb targeted there. Really wrenching back is the one with the brace on it. I think that's the one Statlander had surgically repaired in the past. Very smart strategy there from Serena Deeb. Statlander no choice but to tap. The crowd not too happy from the sounds of things with Serena with the win. But Serena Deeb I don't think cares. She picks up another win and builds up even more momentum heading into her match with Britt Baker. Like I said, Statlander looked good in this match, but at the end, that Serenity Lock, like I said, targeting that surgically repaired knee, smart strategy there from Serena. Nothing gets by her. Like I said, look at what she was targeting right there. That's that knee with the brace on it. Very smart strategy. Kris Statlander, no choice but to tap. She doesn't want any more damage done. And Serena Deeb picking up the win. The professor taking us all to school, teaching a lesson right there. Serena Deeb is victorious. And like I said, she's got a lot of momentum on her side heading into Revolution. So does Britt, though. Something's got to give. Oh, joy. MJF is here, the mic. We knew he'd be in appearance tonight, in attendance here. And MJF saying he wants everybody to quiet down. He has something important to say. He's saying that people here in Orlando doesn't know what that means. All right, MJF. No need to insult everybody here. He is our TNT champion, by the way. MJF saying he wants to be able, he still wants Tony Khan to let him pick his opponent for the Revolution. He said that he wants to pick who he defends his TNT championship against. He said he's beaten everyone thrown in his way. He said most recently Eddie Kingston found out how good he was. So MJF still trying to lobby to Tony Khan to be able to pick his own opponent. So far, Tony is not having it. And MJF saying that as the face of the network, he should have more privileges than he does. He said it's honestly disgraceful to see how he's being treated as the face of the network. All right, MJF, calm down. Yeah, he still wants to pick his own opponents for the pay-per-view. Tony Khan will not let him. And, oh no. Why is Sammy Guevara here? I think MJF is wondering the same thing. And Sammy Guevara is actually here. Pointing at MJF. MJF kind of backing up, giving him a little bit of room. Sammy Guevara kind of scaring him a little bit here, I think. Sammy telling him to shut the hell up. And he's saying that he will be MJF's opponent for Revolution. Saying he's earned it. And Tony Khan has already made it official. So I guess MJF won't get his wish and wanting to pick his opponent. MJF saying this is bullshit and that he doesn't think that Sammy Guevara is even on his level. And he's saying that never in a million years would he pick Sammy to be his opponent. And he's now questioning Tony Khan's judgment. Sammy saying he's been moving up the rankings, and he's won his last however many matches, and he said that he has earned this opportunity. He said MJF sounds like he's scared right now. So Sammy trying to get a little under his skin. These are two of the pillars of the company. The young pillars of the company, that is. MJF saying that, look at you and look at me. He said there's no comparison. He said that he is salt of the earth, and he is the face of this company for a reason. He's saying Sammy Guevara could never hold that title and could never hold the responsibility. Sammy Guevara said he's had enough talking. So if you want to hit me, then go ahead and hit me. But he said that's not changing the fact that they're going to have a match at Revolution. MJF starting to look a little worried now. Yeah, what is MJF doing here? Oh, and the cheap shot! Repeated shots to the face, and I believe that's the hand he has the ring on, the Dynamite Diamond ring. Sammy Guevara, though, firing right back. Oh, but MJF pushes him away. Now MJF sending him from the ring, and teased like he was going to go for a dive and decided against it. Now MJF unsure what he wants to do. Sammy now rolling back into the ring. MJF gonna hightail it up the ramp. Sammy Guevara chasing. MJF running away. Sammy now chasing him. Oh, what a mistake. Now MJF fired back with several shots. That's, like I said, the finger with the ring on it. A Dynamite Diamond ring helping add to his punch. And oh, hits the suplex on the ramp. There's no padding up there. Referee out here trying to separate these two. MJF stands tall here. It looks like our match is official for Revolution. And now for our main event here at our Beach Break Special Edition of Dynamite. Out first is Chris Jericho of the Inner Circle. And these guys are opting to enter separate in their tag teams, both he and Omega. Kind of shows a little bit of their ego there. Chris Jericho makes his way to the ring. In the Inner Circle there, Santana and Ortiz look to take down the Elite ahead of their tag team and world championship matches at Revolution. Out next here are Santana and Ortiz. These guys look ready to go. They picked up the big win on our last episode of Dynamite to get themselves a title match against the Young Bucks. Remember, Jericho will be challenging Omega for the world title. Speaking of Kenny Omega, there he is. The AEW World Champion himself. Also the Impact World Champion. We were able to see him win that at Bash at the Beach. He was able to take down Rich Swann. You have to wonder, though, at some point, does Kenny Omega have too much on his plate? Gotta wonder if he's spreading himself too thin with all these different title matches, you know? And last but not least, here comes our AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. A little bit of a preview for what we'll see at Revolution. Young Bucks will be taking on Santana and Ortiz, and Omega will be taking on Jericho. So this is kind of like a little bit of an appetizer. So got a couple weeks before Revolution, but, you know, nice little teaser. Looks like Jericho and Omega will be starting for their teams. And Jericho not wasting any time going in on the attack. Kenny Omega, though, comes back with a little bit of a jawbreaker and a big knee to the throat. Now Omega picking him up. Oh, gut-wrench powerbomb. Jericho able to kick out. Omega wanted to try to end things early here. And you know both these guys just want to do as much damage as physically possible here in this matchup. Jericho, meanwhile, getting put in some kind of like a... I don't know what exactly that was. That was a knee bar, heel hook. I don't know what exactly Omega was targeting. I know it seemed to hurt Jericho's knee, though. That's for sure. Omega now coming back, targeting the shoulder that time. Now into the corner. Oh, and Jericho getting an attack. He's going to respond with an elbow to Omega. Now Kenny Omega getting thrown into the inner circle corner, but Omega fighting out. Jericho trying to make him go back in. Gonna make the tag there to Santana. A little bit of teamwork here from the inner circle from the looks of things. What are they thinking here? Oh, assisted back body drop. Santana not letting... Well, I was going to say he wasn't going to let Omega roll away that easy. Omega able to kick him away. And back into the corner they go. And more double team action here from the inner circle. Oh! Kind of taunting the Elite there. Omega going to make the tag finally. And Matt Jackson going to make his way into the ring. Omega getting a much needed breather here. Now the pressure applied here to Jericho. Matt Jackson a little bit of a choke there. Oh, Jericho coming back. Trying to get some offense built here. Hits the neck breaker. Now making the tag to Ortiz. Getting his first action here in this matchup. Early preview of our Revolution match. And a go behind. Oh, went for the German suplex. Matt Jackson able to get out of it. Now into the corner goes Ortiz, and he gets met with a big-time clothesline. Now Matt Jackson's got him up on his shoulders. Oh. Ortiz now off balance, but trying to come back here. Getting Matt Jackson down to one knee for a moment. And now the scoop slam. Now up to the middle rope. And he got to get off of there quick and go for that splash. You can see Nick Jackson was slowly coming into the picture there. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and the spear. Ortiz now fighting back. Several shots right here. And now targeting the arm. Not letting go. Almost like a Fujiwara armbar here. Ortiz going to make the tag here to Santana. Santana with the run-up and the kick. So far, things are not going the Elite's way. Matt Jackson trying to fight back here. Kick to the midsection. And a pile driver. That'll slow you down. Now going in for the submission. Santana able to break the hold, though. Ooh, whatever he was going for, Matt Jackson pushes him away. And, oh, plants him with the Uranagi. Now Matt Jackson backing up. And a super kick. Santana off balance as he gets sent into the corner. Nick Jackson holding on to him. Referee's got to try and step in here to restore a little bit of order. And another pile driver. Santana trying to crawl to his corner. He's got to get out of this corner for sure. That could have been the opening he needs. He's going to make another tag here to Ortiz. But Matt Jackson uses his own momentum against him. Ortiz, though, fighting back. Oh! Matt Jackson, though, with the arm drag takedown. Ortiz rolls through, but gets kicked in the leg. And Matt Jackson now's got him up on the shoulders. Matt now looking to go up top. What's he thinking here? Oh, the big moonsault from the top. Hooks the leg. Referee, I don't know what's taking him so long to cover. Matt Jackson's got to be frustrated there. Now into the Elite's corner they go. And a little bit of double teaming here. Matt Jackson continuing to do the work here. Into the corner once again. Now some double team action with Kenny Omega. Stereo super kicks. And another tag made here to Santana. Oh, throwing Kenny Omega around. Interesting that Nick Jackson has yet to make an appearance. Oh no! Santana seriously misjudged that. He thought Omega was going to be still down there, and nobody was home on that attempt to dive. And then Santana, while he was down, to add insult to injury, Omega hit that pose. And now a little payback here. Santana with a pile driver of his own. Oh, Santana, though, not able to capitalize on the momentum. Omega going to send him into the corner. And more double team action with Matt Jackson. Oh. Very interesting that Nick has not made an appearance yet in this matchup. Oh. Got greedy with the super kicks. And it looked like Santana might have been going for one of his own. Instead, gets busted open on a DDT. And now eats the super kick that time. Matt Jackson now getting him up. And with the power bomb and the pin. And oh, Ortiz just there to break things up in time. Things have broken down here in this matchup. Jericho trying to help out his brothers there. We're going to see a cover attempt. Omega was in there just in case. Well, Nick Jackson finally did get somewhat of an attack here. First time he's really taken any damage in this matchup. Santana and Ortiz now looking for a little double team action. And they hit the street sweeper in the corner on Matt Jackson. 1, 2, and Omega barely there to break up the cover. He takes out the referee. Uh-oh. Omega up and over. Now Omega eats the cover. Things are breaking down here in this matchup. You'd think Rick Knox was refereeing. Ortiz now the kick to the midsection. And the power bomb. Ortiz now going to go in for the cover. But Nick Jackson there to break things up. Oh, and down goes Nick. Referee still down. And Santana trying to pick him back up. And now Santana looking to help out Ortiz. But that man backfired on him. And Santana, oh, throws Matt off the top there. Great teamwork. And now Matt Jackson trying to find his brother. I think he desperately needs to make a tag. What a crazy main event this has been. And now going to make the tag to Nick Jackson. This is really the first time Nick Jackson's been the legal man in this matchup. Uh-oh, these guys looking for the Meltzer driver. And they hit it. Cover. And Santana there to save Ortiz. Nick Jackson now going to work on Santana, but Santana doing all he can. Not Kenny Omega trying to get involved. Now Nick Jackson with the Hurricanrana. Ortiz desperately, I think, needs to make a tag here. Oh, he's able to duck Nick Jackson's attempt and hit the cutter. Now going up to the middle rope and hits the splash. Death Valley driver. Nick Jackson now finally taking some abuse here in this match. Into the corner. Again, I think Santana Ortiz going to look for that street sweeper. Kenny Omega, though, getting involved. What the hell is he doing? And referee is distracted here on a cover attempt. He got all kinds of people in the ring distracting him. But in the end, Santana and Ortiz pick up the win in the inner circle. Nick Jackson could not kick out. So the inner circle scores a big win over the Elite here ahead of Revolution. Inner circle's got some momentum on their side heading into those title matches. The inner circle's going to be going for all the gold too. Remember, Sammy Guevara going to be challenging for the TNT Championship as well. But a bloody Santana picking up the win here for the team. And Jericho and Ortiz. Impressive showing here from the inner circle. And they got some momentum on their side now heading into the match at Revolution. Heading into their title matches, that is. Should be interesting to see who comes out on top in that matchup. For now, though, the inner circle gets to celebrate here on Beach Break.